Hello everyone and welcome along to the channel on PGA Tour 2K25, and today we are playing our first course playthrough for 2K25. It's been quite a while since we did one, and it's also been quite a while since we did it true sim style. So not all playthroughs are going to be true sim, this one will be, so I might mix it up, maybe 1 in 4 or 5 or something like that will be true sim style. But to start off the playthroughs, we are playing one by a longtime friend on the TGC and 2K Series Hawkeye 1991, who was a fellow Irishman also, and this is his course, the Riverlands, which is heavily inspired by Game of Thrones. And for anybody who is wondering, I am probably one of the very, very small percentage of the world's population who has never seen Game of Thrones. I've seen 2 or 3 episodes, but it never really sucked me in. So yes, I am one of the people who has never really seen it. I've seen clips here and there. That's really about it, in trailers and stuff, but maybe one day I'll sit down and watch it. But yeah, if you don't know, Hawkeye, he does design it throughout the community. This course was actually a feature course by 2K back in, did he say? I think it was 2K21. It was either 2K21 or 2K23. I think it was 2K21. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I think it was 2K21. But a fantastic designer, mostly does RCR courses, as the likes of the Emirates and Adair Manor and other such courses. So do go and check out his courses. They are very, very good. And what we're going to be doing for this one, as we do with all our course playthroughs, if you're only new to the channel, we do keep everything on default. So as you can see, I do have everything. I'm going to adjust my volumes in a second. It's a bit loud in my headphones. But yeah, everything here is on default. I don't know. I can't remember if I haven't played this course for a while. So I don't know if there is crowds on the course, but we'll keep them on anyway. So all default, the default settings for the course are going to be, excuse me, let me throw up there, are going to be firm, and medium fast. And we're going to be playing from the blue tees, which are the tips at 7,093 yards. I will just show you also very, very quickly what way we are set up for the round. Just let me just turn the volume down tiny little bit. There we go. Just hit L3 and go over to my player very, very quick. And we'll head down to the golf bag. As you can see, we are going to be running the Mizuno clubs today, yes, including the limited edition driver. I'll talk a little bit about that when I get down onto the course, but that is the only one that has any fittings on it. So as you see, the 3-wood, wood, the woods, the irons, and the wedges, putter, and the ball, none of those have any fittings on them. It is just this, as they are tied to it anyway. So that is our bag for the round. And if we come back out for a moment really quickly, and I will show you the difficulty settings for True Sim. If you've never played True Sim before and you're interested in giving yourself a good challenge, this is how I have it set up myself at the moment. So difficulty wise, we're going to be playing on Master Swing. Rhythm preferences on, swing bias is on, swing context is on, vibration is off, lie range simulation, distance control is off, no putt previews, course yardage is book only, all of the Pro Vision stuff is off, scout camera is off, lie grid off, green grid off, shot setup feedback is off. When I hold L1, obviously to modify a shot, it will show up then, but otherwise it will not show up until I have struck the ball. Pin preference is out. Aim marker is set to marker only, just so you guys can see where I'm aiming. And wind display is meter only, so we're not going to see the actual wind speed. So the multiplier is a 169. If we also then come out to where we display and HUD, what else I have on, just so you guys can see, because maybe if you're watching on a phone or something, where is it? Flag marker we do have on, just so you guys can see where the pin is. I can just about make it out a lot of the time with the holes, but it might be difficult for you. And then finally, if you do wish to get into True Sim and have never played it before, I do also highly recommend coming down to cameras, because once you disable the scout camera, you will need to turn on the approach and putting cameras. Otherwise, you will not be able to get down into what we call the worm cam in order to read the greens. So that is the difficulty setups for this round. As I say, it's been quite a while since I played the Riverlands. So I actually can't remember the course, but let's get ourselves down there onto the first tee. We'll have a quick zoom around the course with the new replay feature. I won't spend too long doing that. And then what I'll do is I can just save that replay then of the first tee shot, and I can go around after finishing recording and find something for a nice tee shot, or for a tee shot. I'm looking at the tees. Nice thumbnail, that's the one. I knew it began with a T, but beautiful scene of this first tee. And we do have the crowds. I'm going to have to adjust my volumes again because they want to be loud. So we are going to have to utilize, obviously, the yardage book in order to get a little view. So let me see. We got not much wind. Looks like if we cut over, looks like this tree here and this tree here maybe. If we cut over that, we can take driver down to where it starts to bottleneck. So let's try that out. So I'll just aim a little bit right just to be safe in case I go and hook it. As you can see, there's the shot feedback then comes up. So yeah, that's a good tee shot to get things underway. So although it is a fantastic new feature to the game with the custom replays where we can finally on console zoom ourselves around, it is a shame that we do have to just take the first tee shot first, unfortunately, and then we will just, yeah, we'll do that, and then we're going to zoom ourselves up into the air and just have a very quick look around at the course, so you guys can get an overview and see for yourselves what it's like. I absolutely love this feature in the game now. Absolutely love it. Been asking for it for years, and we finally have it on console. Not as I'd say the Skycam available over on PC is obviously a lot better. I think it's a lot better detailed because it does. I didn't notice it at first, but somebody pointed it out to me that it does still seem a little fuzzy and out of focus, even though I have turned the focus all the way up. But yeah, I'm kind of getting little flashes of the last time I played the course. Obviously, a lot of this I wasn't able. I don't actually remember this. The Riverlands logo here. I don't remember that being there. I'd say it's a long time since I played, but very nice work throughout the course. All the different colours, breaking it up with all the mulch and stuff like that there, and then the different colours in the trees. Very nicely done. All the water work. I say Hawkeye is an amazing designer. I say mostly goes. If I remember correct, if he is watching, do correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this was his first non-RCR course. If I remember correct, I vaguely remember him saying something about that when he did release this course. So yes, I will just zoom around for another few seconds and just have a little look. Say I can come in then after recording and go and find something for a nice thumbnail, not a tee shot, as I did say a few moments ago. But yeah, I do remember enjoying this course. Played it quite a few times when it was published, but it has been a long time since that. That's a lovely little feature over here as well. That could actually nearly be a thumbnail itself. Just down here. Beautiful water feature, rock work and stuff like that. Yeah, that could actually, do you know what? I think I'm going to take a little screenshot there. And that is possibly going to be the thumbnail. So let's get ourselves back down. I didn't save the replay. I'm an idiot. But should we all know that? Yeah, I was meant to save the replay so that I could zoom around again. I can do it if we get a good shot. I can do it. So let's just hit our pitch shot in. Oh, I underswung that one, but does it work out? That's not bad. So yeah, as I was saying a moment ago, back in the menu, you've got the approach and putting cameras that you need to turn it on. We'll pop the flag background. If you didn't have that on, you would not be able to, like for me on PlayStation, press triangle and then use the left stick to pan up and down and stuff like that, and left to right. I'll just reset that now. And then if I click in the right stick, I can come around to the far side of the pin. Just lets you get much better read of the greens. It looks like we're going to be very slightly right to left. I think by the looks of it, not going to be by much, so we'll pop it out about here. And yeah, not bad. I didn't see my shot feedback there. I didn't notice it stayed on after I came out of reading the putt though. Shouldn't have been on. Okay, so second hole, first par 3 over water. Very nice tee shot to step up onto. We've got one, what are we to the pin? 182, and yeah, so it's going to play about 179-ish. If we pop that down, we choke down on that, we got plenty of run up onto the green. I was saying as well that I would like to see them add in, even if it is just static, sort of like a grid overlay onto the greens, and just showing the direction and the severity of the slopes. It doesn't have to be animated, dynamic kind of thing, just static image, just so you can get an idea if you are playing true sim style. But maybe that can be patched in at some stage. I don't know. Oh, that's a big push. We could be missing the green. But yeah, I don't know how difficult it could potentially be to code that into the game, maybe because of community created courses. But I can't imagine there being much to it, seeing as how it can have the green grids anyway, obviously, as normal. I'll just pop that up there. That's gone a little left. I am also hoping that this recording goes well, because I've been having a bit of trouble with the Share Factory lately, where a couple of videos I've gone to do, they haven't actually been round videos. They've kind of been more ranty videos. This looks like it's going to play straight-ish. We'll go a little bit to the right. We'll pop that in. There we go. There's a birdie, and that is 1 under par. Yeah, but the footage has been coming out really weird, or not coming out, but even when I'm going into the end, I don't know how to fix it. Where it's like it's all distorted and colors meshed together, and it's horrible. I haven't been able to, I don't know what's causing it all of a sudden, but hole number 3 anyway, first par 5. And once we get this ball in the air, we should be able to hit straight away out the tee. I will talk, yes, that the last couple that I've tried to do have been a bit ranty. And that's missing the fairway, I think. No, we're okay. And that is because of, obviously, a couple of days ago at the time of me now recording this, what is it? Was it Friday or Saturday we got the patch? I think it was Friday, I can't remember now. But it's Sunday, 23rd of March now. And very recently there was a patch. And if I remember correct, in the patch notes, it did say that one of the things was to address the issue of challenges and quests not tracking and rewards, etc., not unlocking for them. And I'm still having that issue. Now, the couple of videos that I had tried to record already were in relation to the Fire at the Fairways quest, which finished on May. I'm going into the future. Finished on March 9th, and that was to get the hickory wedges. I still haven't gotten those. There's the other one then for, I think I can't see it, we'll just pop it up with a pitch. There's the other one then, that is not staying on the green. That was a horrible pull on that shot. And back down the hill we come. Yeah, there was the other one. There's the other one, the Clubhouse Season Pass ones. One of them for reaching tier 100 before the season ends. I can't remember what date. Sometime, I can't remember. I think it's actually very soon. And if I remember correct, that was to get like oh, there we are coming back down again. What on earth? Oh, well, we're losing that par, or not par, a birdie that we got, and we're going to be dropping back down to even par. If I can get it up near the bloody hole this time. This is a bogey on a par 5. Potentially a double bogey. It's a good break on this. Definitely going right to left. We'll just pop it about there. Turn. Double bogey, we're going to +1. But yeah, there's the Oakley shades, the joggers and shorts and stuff like that for one of them. And then I don't know if it's whichever way around the two challenges go anyway. One of them then is for the green Adidas hoodie. I still haven't unlocked those. It's still not tracking that I have hit 100 tier 100 on the Clubhouse Season Pass. Let's just have a little look here. If we aim, it's a tricky one to aim. Where's our cart path going? Oh yeah, we do still have a little trick. If I go onto the putter, and then if I press triangle to read it, and then if I push up on the stick, we can kind of get into a little drone view, and then pull back on the stick, and back down. So we want to aim. It's a little bit of a cheat way, but that still works. So there we go, we can aim around about here. Yeah, so they still haven't unlocked. The hickory wedges still have not unlocked. Things are still not tracking. Earlier on today, I finished my 50th ranked tours event, and I should have gotten 1000 VC for that. Never received a VC. So yeah, that's what I say. There's been a couple of ranty videos, but unfortunately they have not been. The footage has been a weird scrambled kind of mess, and I can't get it to work properly. So I'm hoping this does work. We are going to pop that up just because we were in the heavy stuff. Ooh, this is going to be a long putt. It is on though. Actually, that's not too bad. That worked out kind of well. That's at 12 feet, so that's not too bad. We'll pop our pin in again. Big left to right break here, but it looks level as well. Not saying any elevation changes. So I would say one thing that I kind of tend to do is I look at the level of the hole and I draw a horizontal line across to the shaft of the putter. So if I aim roughly around about here, let's see how close we can get it. Very close, decent read. That's another little thing. I've done that for years. Works. It kind of works well. Right, let's see if we can get ourselves back to at least even par. Hole number, what are we on? 5, par 4, and it is, if we go onto here again, 312 yards. Can we cut across this way? Oh, we can. Hello, we can indeed. Well, I suppose if it's only 312 yards. So yeah, let's pop that up onto the driver. And is there water over here actually? No, there's not. There's bunkers, but we might be visiting one of those bunkers now as I have hooked that. Yep. Yeah, there's one. So we'll have a look at this bunker. And I don't think I want to do a splash shot from that range, so we'll pull that back to a pitch. And now does that work? Yeah, kind of a little bit shy of the thing. So this might be okay. I'll put a bit of spin on just, well, hopefully it spins. Pitch that up onto the green. Whoa, not a bad shot. It looks, by the way that ball finished there, we're going to have a bit of a left to right break on this. No, we are going to have a right to left. So I don't know what way that was going. We go about here. Putter shaft is cutting across the hole, so that should be okay. Maybe if I don't quote-unquote pull the ball and it stays out to the right. Still confusing me the way that that's happening. I don't know if I'm just not understanding it properly, but in my understanding of a pull, if I'm playing as a right-handed golfer, a pull would be pulling it to the left, pulling it back in the direction of the golfer. And a push would be going off to the right away. How no never. Par 3/6 anyway, as we try to claw back to even par. 175 to the pin. A little bit of a tailwind. I think if we just pull choke down on the 8-iron, send it up there. It should be on the green, but there is just down below us then a potential thumbnail, that lovely water feature. Yeah, actually at the start of the video I was saying about that I would talk about the clubs. And obviously we are using the Mizunos at the moment with the limited edition Mizuno driver. And it was on the last video that I recorded. I can't even remember the title of it now. But who was it? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was Ohio State Mike commented about, because I'd said about not using the club fittings and stuff like that. I can play perfectly fine without them. Is that good? Ah, decent read, not bad. But yeah, commented about no, there shouldn't really be an issue with using clubs with fittings on them. But obviously keeping the ball as default. Now I will still always play with the ball default. But to be fair, when I thought about it, I was thinking to myself, sure, yeah, like people, whether pro or amateurs, whatever, do get the clubs tuned all the time to help improve their game. Like maybe if they tend to kind of have a little bit of a hook slice or whatever in their swing, get the clubs tuned and stuff, and then you can get the like the shafts be more flexible or stiff and stuff like that. So you could kind of say, I suppose, that that's what the fittings would be kind of simulating, would be getting your clubs tuned in real life. But now I know balls can. Well, I'm no golf ball engineer, so but I assume they can have different characteristics. Um, but you're not going to go to somebody and get them to cut open a golf ball and stick in here. Throw this little fitting in there for me where it's going to counteract the wind a little bit for me. You're not going to get something like that. So that's why I'll always play. You know what I mean? It sounds a bit silly saying that, but that's kind of the way. How are you? Um, one of the cats is getting hungry by the sound of it. As we take this swing, but yeah, you know where I'm getting at. That you can't go and attach things to the golf ball to improve your game. You hit that ball, it's going to do what it's going to do. That went off to the side. Definitely above the feet, right to left, all the way. I'd say if we aim to roughly that little gap in the shadow between my golfer's arms and legs, so that'll be around about there. Oh, it needs to turn. It's a good read again. Yeah, so I'll always play with default ball, but at the end of the day, like, so far, like, I mean, I've been playing with the gold clubs, and I think I still have to get the woods, the putter, and is it the wedges? I think it's the wedges as well, up onto sapphire, and then work through let their fittings on re-unlock again. Um, we should be okay. Right, that bunker, this bunker here, should be the one to the left of the marker. So we can carry, hopefully, pretty much straight over that. Good strike. Yeah, they're not really making much difference. Like, to be honest, I can still screw up my shots. I can still have bad rounds, even with them. So, yeah, I know I kind of said to me, I kind of said in that video that I'd probably be the biggest hypocrite, but hey, when I label me a hypocrite, label me a hypocrite. I'm still always going to play with the default ball. I'll never put fittings on the balls. 252, we want to pull that right back and maybe choke down on it. I'm just hitting a blind shot. I didn't even look at the overview to see what we're going into here. Just a nice big green central pin. What way is it going to feed? That's another thing as well. If you are playing through sim, always watch the path your ball takes. It'll give you a little idea. Although it doesn't give us a very good idea for this putt, but it is for Eagle, of how the ball is going to roll on the green. Are you sneezing again, really? He's looking at me and say, shut up. Anyway, looks fairly straight, fairly level around the hole. But it looks like it is going to break a little bit to the left and maybe actually turn back a little bit to the right on the way back. We'll put it out to the right again. It is for an eagle, so if it doesn't drop, we can hopefully just tap in for birdie. So let's see, 1, 2, and 3. That didn't really break as much, or break anywhere near what I thought it was going to, but again, we can just tap in and we should now be back to even par. We are indeed. So definitely not going to win this round, but it can be done where you can shoot quite low. You can get lucky. I have played a couple of rounds already on True Sim. I played last night, and I shot, I think it was 6 or 7 under par. Again, as I say, got a little bit lucky. What was up to the end there? 312. So I don't know if we want to take the driver because it is a downhill tee shot. So I think we will just pull back to the 3 wood. Aim it roughly over these trees here. And that should kick itself to the left out into the fairway. But yeah, I think driver might have been just a little bit too long. Could have put ourselves in a spot of bother. So we're left with 121. 5, going to play about 123 with the wind on that. I think we'll just aim out a little bit. A tiny little bit of loft. It's a good swing, but the wind needs to bring it back. It's tracking pretty good, actually. I'll take that. If it stops there, it's around about 10, 11 feet. 10 feet, in goes the pin, and it looks kind of level. It can be kind of deceiving at first sometimes, but I think maybe there might be a touch of left or right in that. That's a good putt, nice and central into the hole. We are 1 under par. But yeah, if you've never tried out True Sim before, though, I do highly recommend giving yourself a. It's a good challenge. It's good fun. Don't take it seriously. There is obviously with the likes of TGC Tours, there is the True Sim tour on there. It's not an overly serious one. Obviously, it is competitive, but yeah, just have fun with it, and you surprise yourself actually sometimes because when you do drop putts as well. Like I played. Where do we want to try and cut to? I'm trying to see now. Where's those trees we can cut? I think that's the start of those trees there. I could be wrong. We'll go to about here. Yeah, I played around just before I started to record. And what did I finish? I think I finished at 3 under. No, sorry, 5 under par. It was 3 under par. Got onto the last green in 2. It was par 5. And I think it was something like 35, 36 foot put. Big left to right break on it. And I just said to myself, it's going to break roughly around about here. And it just went straight into the heart of the cup. And it was a real fist pump moment. It was like, oh, it was just beautiful. I think I saved the replay. If I did, I'll throw it in here somewhere. Let's have a little look at the green. So what do we got? I can't move across there. I'm trying to see. We're roughly around about 200 up to the front of the green there. Do we want to try and take it over the bunker? We'll choke back a little bit. So that should be on the green anyway. Oh, I hit the tree. Shit. Never mind. Alright, we'll do a little flop. Over to the hole. Whoops. That went right. But yeah, it was just absolutely brilliant putt. So it's very, very rewarding when you do drop shots in. I think there's a little bit of a double break. Ball looks to be slightly above the feet, not by much. But then coming down here, I can see that it is going to turn back to the left. So I'm going to probably regret this decision. I'm going to play it straight at the hole. No, it's good. That's good. A little bit of open contact on it, but we got ourselves in there for birdie. Down to 2 under par. And we'll move on to the 11th hole. So yeah, this video is obviously going to be a little bit longer than a normal playthrough, with being True Sim and having to use the yardage book and such, and take a little bit longer reading putts. 289, so if we choke down on the driver, we should get to the edge of the green here roughly. This is a stupid shot. We'll see how it goes. A little bit of a pull on it, but it should be good. Get up, get up, get up. Came up a little shy. That was the pull. Lost a few yards on that. I am not taking a bloody chip shot from there. Now, this is the only thing. If we go on to the approach, yeah, it's a little bit past the hole, so that should be. Oh, look at that. Now, see the way my shot feedback is staying up there? I didn't, like, if I do that, now I tapped L1 and it's gone. But I don't know why it's staying up. After I press triangle and come back, there we go, it's up again. So I don't know why that's staying up like that. But we'll just flop ourselves up onto the green. That was terrible. We could drop. Oh no, wait, we can 2-putt par. We can 2-putt par. I forgot. Trying to go for it in 1 there. We were. So it is going to break to the left. If you're wondering how I'm reading the greens this way as well, just look at the wind meter. And if I come around to this side, I bring it down. See the way it's cutting off to the right-hand side of the wind meter now? So that tells me from the other side, obviously, it's going to break to the left the way the flag is leaning. So, and then you're just looking at your golfer's feet and just trying to see in between if there's anything to show where there's some break. I think, yeah, I've overhit that one. That didn't really turn at all, but there should have been a little bit of left there, unless I didn't see something. Sometimes with shadows as well, it can be difficult to read them. I say I'm a bit out of practice with the True Sim. Hole number 12, par 3, 156. Fairly attackable pin. If we drop that down, maybe put a little bit of attack angle and spin on it. And then just go and hook it left. Oh, is it going to stay on the green though? Oh, it is. I'd have preferred that one to come off. That's a big putt. 46 feet. So it's gonna scoot off to the right as soon as I hit it anyway. Um, so I think I'm just gonna aim over roughly around about here. Just hope that this gets somewhere within 5 or 6 feet anyway, and hopefully we can drop that in for par then. Yeah, it's holding out there to the left. So yeah, there was. I couldn't read it properly the way the lighting was on it. And I think I want to just pop this slightly left of the pin. Left edge would have been better, but I did not have the cleanest of strikes on it. So we drop shot back to 1 under. Sorry, not +1, -1. As we hit the 13th hole, par 4, 431 yards, real bottleneck on this fairway, which I think we are aimed dead at now. And probably going to miss on the left-hand side. One thing that I used to do was, I think maybe anybody who has been with the channel for quite a while, or maybe if you're any reason and you've gone back through my list of videos over the years, I think it was the Golf Club 2019. I used to do a true sim style challenge where I just stay with the golfer, and then we kind of get this little surprise of where the ball has ended up. So we'll do it here with this shot. You should be able to see it, obviously, with the ball trail and stuff. But we just stay here. Wouldn't go and chase the camera or do a broadcast style camera shot, and we can see we're on the green, and I can just about see it now myself anyway. But not get an idea, sort of like the way it would be in real life. You've hit the ball, you can see where it's going, but as well, if you have those blind shots, you're like, oh crap, where did that go? Is it good, or is it severely in trouble? Gonna break slightly left. I think we'll just go a little bit there. It doesn't look like it's going to be much. It's a good strike, and it just needs to turn and hold. Ah, it turned a little bit more than I thought. Good read, but we'll drop it in for par. Yeah, and I'm trying to think. I think it was that series, and obviously if we finish over par, we got beaten by the course, and then we trying to finish under par, or just call it a draw and finish it even par. Right, we're gonna have to look at this, but yeah. So if anybody's interested in the true sim stuff, will I keep it at the golfers thing, or to be honest, I think would it be better content wise to be able to see the ball? I think we're going to be aiming around about here. I think maybe the crowd can hint at us where that's going. Pulled it slightly down behind the trees. We'll have a look. Oh, that is fairway. So that was a good tee shot there. Took a big chunk off that hole. I'm pressing muscle memory kick. I keep trying to press triangle to have a look at the hole. I think we're gonna pull back a little bit on that pitch shot. Slightly underswung it. Oh, that is gonna filter its way well off down to the left. You can see straight away. So we've got a big uphill putt, 1 foot up. Looks like, yeah, it's gonna break right to left anyway. And I'd want to say probably around about there. This could be miles off, but we'll see what happens. Oh, terrible, terrible putt, but not bad. Maybe if I had had good contact on it, might have threatened the hole a little bit more. Okay, so what hole are we on to now? I can't remember. I have lost track. We are on hole number 15, par 4. And nice shot off through the trees. Let's see, how far are we getting down here? I think I can see part of this bunker here on the left side of the fairway. So if we aim Over that we should carry nicely. So that looks like it's there. That one just there. So if we aim there, we should. Provided I don't push it, be okay. Maybe might need to go a little bit more left. No, that's fine. But yeah, like it's a good challenge, like using the yardage book and just trying to reference, get reference points between the yardage book and what you can see in front of you to line up your shots. So it's going to play about what, 119. We're in the light rough, so we'll just do this. Hopefully that could be good. A little bit of a pull on it. Whoa, sit down, ball. Sit down. Pop our pin back in. We are going to have slightly downhill right to left. So we come out about what would be about there. No, that broke a good bit more. I was going to go out more, but I just... Obviously, if I had the green grid on, I would have read that a lot better. We'll pop it in for par. Stay at 1 under. Ooh. Can we gain another shot? Get to 2 under par even. Before we finish up, we've got 3 holes left to play. Hole number 16 is, yeah, I think it's the final par 4. And we've got a par 3 and a par 5. So do we want to go down the left side or do we want to go down the right side? I think if we go down here, bear with me, I just need to clear my throat. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm still kind of getting over a bit of a cold flu kind of thing. I always get a horrible, horrible tickly cough. Like, I mean, I could get a little head cold that could last like less than 24 hours, for example. And I'd end up for weeks with a horrible tickly cough. So when I know I'm starting to come down, when I'm like, ah, oh, yeah, fair enough, I'm going to feel like absolute crap for the next few days or a week or so, whatever. But I just know for, like, if I end up with a bad dose, it's at least a month. If not 2 months, I can end up with this tickly cough. It just does not bugger off. Let me see, what's this going to play? About 116. I think we might be alright with just a flat 56 degree. Allowing for the hop. The hop and stop. That'll do. We're about 5 or 6 feet. 5 feet. Let's still pop our pin in though. And yeah, that's definitely going to break. Wait. Reset that. Like, it is going to go to the right at the hole, but I'm just trying to decide whether or not that ball is... No, it doesn't look like it's up above the feet from here. But here it's kind of giving that impression. That bloody tickle is trying to come back again. I'm trying to fight it off. Okay. Yeah. Excuse me. Look at the bloody open contact on it though. Maybe if I rotated the controller properly in my hand, we'll push through it there. Now I get a decent swing, so we'll stay 1 under. So I think it should be the final par 3 of the course now. For hole number 17, it's a bit of a lengthy one, 217 yards, but we have got what looks to be a nice attackable pin right in the heart of the green. So let's go for it. We'll pull back to 203, 5 iron. Oh, it's a good strike on the ball. Let's chase it in. Can it run out? Come on, feed back a little to the left for us. That will do. What for? 5 feet again. This is definitely again going to break a little bit to the right. Sorry. Oh, just outside the left edge. In we go. We are 2 under par. So things going well on this par 5. We should be finishing with an under par round. It's beautiful final tee shot. The sun in the background, which is kind of acting a little bit weird there. When I brought up the yardage book, I don't know what it's doing. Now, we're not going to carry that bunker. Now, the thing is, I can't really see where that bunker is. Yes, I can. This should be it here. So if we aim a little bit to the left of it, we're pretty much dead on with that tree. Our fade should wrap around it. Or maybe just go over it. That will do. It's a good final tee shot. Now, can we get there? 293, right? I'm not going to get there. I could try and take driver off the deck, but we have got water off to the right-hand side, so I'm not going to risk that. If we can just get it up here somewhere in and around about these two bunkers. Pretty much right where we're aiming now at the moment. What are we on? We're on a 3 wood. I'm going to pull back to a 5 wood, I think. And yeah, just get ourselves down there. Play smart. We're 2 under par. Don't throw it away on the final hole, especially with it being a par 5. It's going to leave us about 40 yards in, so do we want to try a spinner? We'll try a spinner for the laugh. This is probably going to shoot well off to the left. Yep, I don't know what it is, but they just constantly shoot off to the left for me. I know I did pull it a bit, but even when I hit them straight, I don't know, it's something to do. I don't use the shot that often, so it's obviously it's got to be user error, something I'm doing. I think it's going to very slightly break to the left. Go a little bit out. So this for birdie. We are in there for good. Finished it around. Give us a total of 69. Nice. 3 under par. So that is our first True Sim round for PGA Tour 2K25. Hopefully many more. If people are interested in, I can bring them in or bring it back a bit more regular. Not, as I say, not do every single course playthrough in True Sim style, but I do enjoy the challenge of True Sim. So let's just have a little overall look at our scorecard. So we were 1 under on the front, that double bogey on the third, par being a par 5 as well. Unfortunate there, and then 2 under on the back. So finish is nice. It's a nice, good challenge, scrambling for the pars and stuff like that. And then when you get those good shots, and especially you drop those putts, it's just so rewarding. So yeah, as I said a few times in the video, if you've never played True Sim before, if you're only kind of new to the series as well, definitely do check it out. Don't take it serious. Just have fun with it. And I say, you get a little bit of a feel for it, you will surprise yourself. And you'll probably keep coming back more and more for the little challenge of True Sim. But we are going to hit square for the moment, and I am going to favourite the course, and I am going to rate the course. Obviously 5, absolutely fantastic course. That is the Riverlands by Hawkeye 1991. We played it True Sim style. I'm thinking, what are you messing at? You're wrecking in my outro. Get out the way. But yeah, that's where we're going to leave this video. If you haven't played any of played this course or any of Hawkeye's courses, I do advise going and checking this one and his other ones out as well. As I know there's a few of them. I think it's the Emirates, Adair Manor, and cannot for the life of me remember what the other one is. I'm pretty sure there's another one. But yeah, that's where we're going to leave this one. So if you did enjoy it, don't forget to drop it a like if you have not done so, or you are just brand new to the channel, do consider subscribing, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Until then, take care, have yourselves a good one, and bye for now.